Welcome back. Boy, do I have a treat for you. I am so excited to make this video. I have my sketchbook propped up on this little iPad stand that I use for painting digitally. And I'm so excited to just flip through my sketchbook and show you what I've made this month. I'll show you the materials at the end this time, because I feel like maybe it's more fun to just see the sketchbook first. So let's hop right in. Okay, so this is where we ended up last month. I was super happy about this drawing. I feel like this is where it clicked for me. Like, this was my favorite page of last month. So then I started off actually kind of strong, I think. I was painting a bunch of goofy characters, and one of my wishes of last month was that I wanted to vary my materials a bit more. So for this one, I've tried to incorporate more materials, or like pencils and stuff. So I've been sketching in this blue or like green, blue, teal color. And I mean, this one didn't turn out too good, but I've tried to vary my materials a little bit more. And I'm going strong with all my stickers. That's something that I've been super happy about continuing doing. This one I think is so funny. It's like a Pinterest picture. And this one, I really like the palette of this one. I also tried to match some of the stickers with what's actually going on in the art. This is kind of like a Chow, but I've changed him to be more of my own character. This is supposed to be like a pot, and then he's like a growing plant in that. And yeah, this is, I don't know, I think these are super cute. I saw something kind of similar by Apple Cheeks. I wanted to do something like that, but also it's like inspired by Finn the human, and he has like a hat or like a cap on, and I was thinking like, what if it was something else? So I tried to make that. This one I think is super cute, could be a sticker. And yeah, I put all of these cute stickers here, super happy about those. It makes me happy to look at this. This is not as cute. This is a friend from real life. I hope she doesn't mind. I'm not gonna name her by name, so you won't know. But yeah, I just wanted to draw a person, so I looked at a photo, obviously, for this, and I sketched it with like a super light. I can show you right away. This one, I've been using a lot of like brush markers for sketching now, and like markers in general, and it's kind of nice because if you mess up, you can't really go back, so you just stay put and continue. And I don't obsess over the small details. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I think it looks very alive almost. And this page, oh my god, I'm so happy about this one. Like, oh, there's just something so satisfying about the line art here, and I tried to cover as much surface area as possible. The mouth here could absolutely be better, not very happy about that, but yeah, I've been playing a lot of Deadlock. Or actually, when I say a lot, I feel like by a lot of standards, like I'm not playing a lot of video games, but I have, the time that I have spent playing video games, I've tried to spend it in Deadlock. And I've been playing, I think her name is Paige, a little bit. And I don't know, I think like this cardigan or whatever, like around her neck, looks super satisfying. And the hair, I used a reference for this, which, like, don't comment on the mouth, please. But yeah, I did actually use a reference for this, so I feel like that really helped with the hair. It's so stylized, but I don't know, it looks really satisfying. I've never painted something like this before. And yeah, I made her spell book, and I put some stickers on here, and it's like these spells are coming out of, like, seeping out, almost like a gas. I think it turned out really cool, actually. And this is like, if Pikachu was, I don't know, Pikachu OC, making something different. I think that also turned out pretty cute. And the little owl with the Tamagotchi mouth. And this was when I was like, okay, I love drawing Deadlock. I should probably make like an illustration, and I wanted to make a speed paint. And so I made that. That's also on my YouTube page. Really happy about this one, actually. And then I looked at, I was on Pinterest trying to find something to draw, and I found this dude. I think this is his Instagram. So give him a follow, I guess, if you have Instagram. But yeah, I found this picture on Pinterest, because I'm not on the gram right now. But yeah, I really like how this one turned out. Like, it's stylized, but I think actually it really resembles him. And it was super satisfying. I've been using... I'll show you in the end what materials I've been using. But this one is so funny. It's like a little... yeah, what is that? Like someone in armor bowing, and he has like a small little purse. I think that's hilarious. And then this page, not super happy about this one, but again, like my goal was to vary my materials, and at least I did do that, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, I've wanted to make stickers for a long time, so I started like, I went to a place here in Copenhagen called People Market, I think it's called, and I really want to sell there actually someday. But currently, like the wait time to start selling, I think it was like 4 to 6 months, and I don't have anything to sell. So I started brainstorming, like if I made stickers or something, like how would I go about that? And I looked at sticker app, which I've used previously to make stickers, and I'm trying to figure out like what sizes would be nice. I think this is like a satisfying size for, like, for example, if you want to put it on your laptop or something. It's a little bit on the bigger side, but I like that personally. And then this is like a smaller sticker sheet. I suppose I wouldn't make them this big, but I was experimenting with the size of that. And then I painted a sparkling orb. And yeah, I used this red brush pen, like that I used in the beginning to like outline this guy, and it died. And I was kind of sad, but also happy, because like one thing that I want to achieve by using my sketchbook is also like using my materials. I feel so sad seeing them in like my drawers and stuff and not being used. So I want to celebrate that it died actually. So yeah, I just moved on. I used different materials. Here's like a little cigarette, and I have these stickers from like, it's like a Korean, like if you do journaling or something. And so there are a lot of cheesy, fun quotes, and I put "good day" here next to the smoking. I'm not a smoker, but I don't know, I thought it was funny for some reason. There's that. And then this page, I was kind of swatching different markers. Like they're not high quality markers by any means, I think, but just like different colors. And I have them swatched up here. They look very similar in color, but this one is a little bit more on the purple side. And I don't know, I had a lot of fun with like, I sketched in the light blue one, and then I did the line art in the darker blue one, and then I did outlines in pink. And I think the color combination looks really cool. Also kind of like trans pride flag, but yeah, I think it looks really nice. And then I put some stickers in like a matching color, like this one is pink and this is pink and blue, and this one I think is really funny. I don't know why I put that there, but it's like he's catching the coffee. I had a laugh by myself. Like I'm a pretty boring person, sorry. And this I'm really happy with. I saw a dragon on Pinterest, and it was like a throwback for me, because I used to draw the dragon from, or used to. I have a really old drawing somewhere of the Haku from Spirited Away, because I thought he was so cool that he was like a dragon but also a person. Like he was edgy like that. And I wanted to draw a dragon, so I drew this I guess it's a Chinese style dragon. I don't know. There's a whole terminology thing. If like it's a wyvern, it's a dragon, it's a yada yada. I will say this is a dragon. It's pretty cool. And then when I was putting on the stickers, I had a lot of fun like picking the little characters. So I imagine that these are like a party in maybe like a RPG game, and they're attacking him. And then there is one like really scared person, and this is like their character has died. He's flying away. I was having a laugh about this also. And then I found this cheesy quote in my Korean sticker collection, and I put, "Yes, I can do it" here, because I thought it was really funny that the bird is attacking him. Yeah, whatever. That's what I've been doing. And then over here, not my favorite page, but I think it was still fun. Like, it was recently my birthday on 11th of July, and I got some art materials, and one of them was like a really nice ballpoint pen, and I wanted to try that, so I sketched it a little using that, and then I inked it my usual way. This is without reference, that's why it looks wonky, but it's still fun to like draw. Like, I definitely have same face syndrome or whatever, but I don't mind. Like, I'm drawing because it's fun. That's why I'm drawing, I think this is Jerry, right? From Tom and Jerry. Like, I love this picture of him. He has, like, he eats the entire cheese and he gets the shape of a cheese block. That's hilarious to me. And then, of course, Chiikawa, because, I don't know, I think he's funny. And an awesome face. Yeah, this is really bad, actually. Then I started sketching using a highlighter that I got from Muji, and I don't know, it's so freeing to sketch using a highlighter, because there's just something about highlighters where I feel like they are very inexpensive feeling, and so I'm not like it. I don't know, it makes me worry less about doing a good job, because it's like, it's a whatever material, if that makes sense. So I just become very loose in my drawing, and I drew this little flower, and I imagined like, okay, so this one is very bubbly, what if it was like super spiky or angular, I don't know. And then when I drew the spike, I was like, I wanted to draw this shape for some reason. It looks like some type of void orb thing. I think this looks really cool, actually, like the center. The flowers themselves, don't really know. And then I wanted to draw scissors. Like, there is no real connection here. I was just, I was having my morning coffee and just drawing whatever. And then some bees from Adventure Time. I also made like one round one, and then one super angular one. He's angry, and he's just... Honestly, I don't know what he's doing. He's having a good time for sure. And then, of course, Piplup with a knife, because, I don't know, I've been seeing a lot of drawings of, like, frogs with knives and, like, bunnies with knives and whatever. Like, something cute and it has a knife. It's not a new trend, per se, but I wanted to draw Piplup. And, yeah, I had to add some sarcasm to it. And then we come towards the end, where... Like, this is a sketchbook tour. It's not finished, right? I'm still sketching every now and then, but I haven't inked these last few drawings, so hopefully you can still see. And when I went to Paper Market, actually, I bought some stickers of, like, monster drinks, and I thought it was really fun that it was... Like, I wanted to put that on my laptop, but instead of monster, it said something else, like Manov energy or something, and I thought, like, oh, I could also make a... I'm not gonna do it, probably, but, like, I could also make a monster and, like, make something relatable, fun text on it instead. And, I don't know, I feel really guilty when I drink Monster Energy, so I put rat poison on it and, like, some hearts, because it's, like... It's probably bad for me, but it tastes so good, so how could I stop? And then there's like a Swedish saying that you have a fox behind your ear, which means that you are mischievous, I think. Like you, there's something, maybe there's like a hidden motive. You have something planned. And then, yeah, I was thinking of like fun things to draw. So this is like head empty, and there's supposed to be like a hamster and a hamster wheel inside the head, like you get a glimpse. And this eye, I used to draw like constantly when I was younger, because I played one of the skate games, or like Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. I don't remember. It was one of the Tony Hawk or skate games. And in the intro, there is like a video game producer or company or something that used to exist that had like an eye, and there was like a thing going through it. It was kind of vulgar, honestly, but I think like when I was younger, I was obsessed with the aesthetic. So I wanted to draw that. And here's a fox, and I tried to make it like a swirly shape. Don't know what I was doing. But I will ink these probably someday. And this, this page I like. I didn't finish it, but yeah, I still like it. I drew the same potion bottle that I always draw, like same potion bottle syndrome. Or whatever. But yeah, I drew this bottle and I was imagining kind of like how the book with Paige earlier from Deadlock, like what if the magic is like having its own life and it's escaping from the bottle, so like the cork has come off and there's like some magic fluid coming out with sparkles. Not AI sparkles, like magic sparkle, okay? It's different. And yeah, I drew this little other bottle. I don't know, I think that was pretty cool. And a kettle, I think that's called a kettle. And it's doing the same thing. And of course I had to draw a broom, and I wanted to make it like a little wonkiness shapes, but yeah, it couldn't fit, so I drew the top part here instead. And then, I don't know, honestly, but I thought like, this is like very like whimsical magic. This is like dark academia core depressing real life magic, so don't do these, that's bad. But yeah, I thought it was kind of fun. And then I went to Pinterest and I started looking at memes, and I was like, oh my god, I would love to draw more memes. And honestly, like when I buy stickers, because long story short, I want to make stickers someday, of course. And I thought, like, what stickers would I buy? And I looked at on my laptop, and like the things that I buy are like silly memes mostly, or something really cute. And so I looked at memes and funny things, and I tried to, like, this originally was like Pepe, and then I was like, maybe he was a cat or something. So these are, I think these are Twitch emotes initially, but I've, yeah, drawn them. So some of them I've changed. This one I think is very true to the original. It's like a dog facing you up front. I think it's pretty fun. Not my best drawings, but it was a lot of fun to draw. And the happy cat I love. And chips, and this one is like holding Pepe, like holding a sign, but I made it a cat. And I don't know, I thought it was funny if it said sleigh. It was Pride month when I drew this, but yeah, whatever. And then, I don't know, I think it was really fun to, like with, I don't know if initially there was like a person in here, it was just the Minecraft bed, but it would be kind of fun to bring something from a video game, but then have like a character that I've drawn interact with it, so that way it's not plagiarism, I think, I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. So that was kind of fun. I would totally have this on my computer, or this one. It's a bunny holding a phone, and it's John Pork that's calling. It's a really old meme, but the idea of it is funny in my opinion. And this one, I think, I don't know if it's a emote, not sure, but I think it would be really fun to make like a cute character, and like kind of inspired by what I made like earlier, let's see. And also that's like not my own idea. Here, like here, there's like a realistic face. It's been drawn on at least in the reference from Pinterest. But like, what if I like photoshopped real eyes onto like a really cute animal? And then it's like, I'm super tired, or I'm kind of depressed, or like I'm really hungry, or whatever. Like, or like dry lips or something. Like, I think that would be hilarious as a sticker. So that's what I've been kind of brainstorming. And with that, that's everything I drew this month. So let's talk about 2 stars and a wish. So if you're not familiar, every month I'm gonna try and give 2 stars and a wish of like, this is something we did in English class when I was like a few years ago. And yeah, I really liked it. It's like giving feedback, but to myself, like what would I like to do better. So this month I've been really happy with using new materials. Like honestly, I think that's what kept me drawing more. Like it didn't feel stagnant. Like if I felt like drawing, I didn't feel like I had to abide by some rule set to just make it consistent. Like I did whatever I felt like this page doesn't really look like it belongs, and I'm not super happy with it, but it made me draw that day, and that makes me equally happy, or at least a little happy. It was my initial goal, at least, to draw more, and if varying my materials makes me do it, then I think that's a good thing. The second star is that it was a lot of fun to draw memes. Like, I know this kind of about myself, but taking notice of it means that I will definitely do it more. Like, drawing this was fun. I guess this counts as a meme, I don't think so. But definitely, like, these last pages, like, even though they're pretty bad now that they're not inked, like, I had a lot of fun drawing these. Like, I wanted to continue drawing for a long time when I had these, even though they were really fast sketches. And for my wish, I don't know, I feel like at this point, like, I've been drawing, I've gotten back to drawing, like, I feel like this is a pretty thick, like, I've drawn these many pages in a month. That's a lot for me. I usually don't draw that much. But sitting down and drawing, like, I am watching YouTube, I'm listening to a podcast and whatever, and it's a nice moment for myself, but it can also be a little lonely, maybe? I don't know. Sue me. And I kind of wish that I didn't wait an entire month. So I'm kind of thinking of, like, having some other way of sharing my art while I'm doing it. And the thing that I'm gonna try and do this month, or like going forward, because it's like mid-August, sorry that I'm taking so long filming this video, is that I want to post like my progress maybe, and I think I'm gonna do that on Blue Sky because that's the platform that I like personally. And yeah, we'll see if that helps. And of course, I want to highlight like my favorite page of the month. And I think this month it's this page. Like, with the exception of maybe this penguin, ooh, perfection. And also the mouth, like, do not look at the mouth. But other than that, like, I really like how this page looks. And also, I think her name is Paige, so it's very ironic. My favorite page. Whatever. But yeah, I think the line art, crisp, nice. It was so satisfying to paint. I had a lot of fun. Like, when it's going well, you get like an ego boost, obviously. And I personally really like the way this looks. And then the orange and the blue, ooh, I'm a sucker for that. Like, I love this color combination. So I think that's why this is my favorite page of this month. And I will try and take notice of it and do more of this. But other than that, like, I have a suspicion that next month, unless I cook up something crazy, like, when I've inked this might be my favorite page, because there's some motion in this that I'm super happy about. Another honorable mention is the dragon page. Not because I love the dragon, like, yeah, it is a little nostalgic for me, but mostly because these characters interacting with the drawing was, I don't know, I think this is the most fun use of stickers this month. So yeah, super happy about that. If you don't care about the materials, well, this is the end of the video for you. Thank you so much for watching. Check out my page, because, spoiler alert, I was drawing all month last month also. So there is a sketchbook tour of, is it June? I think it's June. So go check that out. And yeah, I'll see you in another video. Live, laugh, love. Bye bye! But you are curious about the materials that I've used, obviously. So I'm gonna show you if you're interested in that. Not that, like, materials are key, and you will see that pretty soon. But yeah, I can't guarantee that I've used all of these, and there might be one missing. If there is something that you're curious about, like, let me know, but I'll show you generally what I've been using. So, I've been using these super cheap, like, water-based chisel nib markers from some, like, I think it's technically like a craft store. They have all sorts of things. So this is like, I think it's kind of like Crayola. I've also used Crayola for that matter, and these brush pens from Eco line. The Crayola one I really like because it's like so loose to sketch with because it has such a big nib. something that I've been really happy about this month, like sketching with really broad nibs. These nibs I really like, they're very flexible, and especially like the pink one, like the color comes out, whoops, very nice, but the pages in my sketchbook are pretty thin, so it's not the best for that. And then for some of the line art, I've been using these. I got them in a subscription box like a lot of years ago, called Scroller Box. I don't know if you remember this, like all YouTubers were making ads for it. It was kind of fun, but sometimes you would get like pretty crappy materials, honestly. But yeah, I really like getting materials. I subscribed to it for like 3 months or something. So yeah, these markers I've been using, really like those. And also like a weird quirk of them is like they're kind of like Legos. Like you can stick them to each other. Don't know why. And then a favorite that I've been doing is like using this brush pen, and it's in a very light gray, like very, very light gray. And that's been really nice for sketching. Like I haven't been using a lot of like pencils or anything because of this one, and I've been using it to the point that it's dead. It's dry. Like I might pick up another one of this because I really like the friction that it has. It gives a lot of control when you're sketching. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be using this one that is like essentially the same thing, but it's a little bigger in the nib. And then for some of my sketches, I've been using these two. They're fine liners in color, nothing special. And then of course, some of my favorite markers are these ones. This one is like a brush. I also used like the Pentel brush pen, but that also ran out of ink. So I'm gonna try and kill this one first and use it the same way. And then, no, it's not this one. I have a similar one with like a nib that is very similar to this, but in black. And that's what I've been using for like doing the line art for page and stuff. And then for some of my sketching, these might be my favorite materials for sketching, honestly. They are the highlighters by Muji. So for the outlines, I've been using this side of the nib, where it's like, it is a normal highlighter. I don't know why it looks like this. It looks really fancy, but literally it's a normal highlighter. But on the other end, there's a fine nib that you can use for sketching. And I think personally, like my favorite is this pink one, because I was using these two, my favorite color combination, honestly, as you might know. But then my mom saw me because one of them died. I don't remember which one. And she was like, oh, I have one. I never used it. You can have it. And so it's like a hot pink. And I really like this one. Hot pink. I mean, hot. Hot? I can't say it in a good accent. And then for some of my outlines, I've been using this guy, which is also dead now. It's a Tombow red brush-ish nib. Like it's a super brush, I guess. Not sure. I think that's everything that I've used. These I may have used, but it's the same thing as the other one, like the cheap Crayola-like brand. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and sticking to the very end. Now you should probably get going and do something else. Okay. See you. Bye bye.